Hello students, I am Snehal from KLE Society's BCA College, Nipani. So in the previous sessions we discussed with the beta testing and the deployment testing. So the content which we are going to focus in this session is nothing but the non-functional testing. Why? Because whatever may be the previous types of testing which we have discussed, that all are coming under the type of the functional testing. That is nothing but the design and architecture is there. Again the business vertical solutions and horizontal solutions are there. Deployment testing is there, beta testing is there, all that are coming under the types of a functional testing. So now the content which we are going to discuss in this session is nothing but the non-functional testing. So what the non-functional testing is there? See, the non-functional testing is the type of a testing to check the non-functional aspect. Now what are the non-functional aspects of the system are there? We need to consider the performance, we need to consider the usability, we need to consider the reliability, scalability, stress, again the localization, all these aspects which we need to consider with respect to the non-functional testing. Why? Because the non-functional testing, it is the type of a testing where we are not going to consider the customer's point of view over here. Only what we are going to check, that whatever maybe the application is developed, whether it is showing the good performance or not, whether it is showing the usability or not, whether it is showing the reliability or not. So all these aspects we are going to check it. So that is the non-functional aspect of the software testing. Now we can say that it is explicitly designed to test the readiness of a system as per the non-functional parameter, which are never addressed by the functional testing. See, only we can say that the functional address of the system is nothing but that it is only going to consider the customer's point of view or the customer's overview. Why? Because when we are trying to do, or when we are trying to develop any system or application, it should be get developed as per the customer's requirement. So if it is developed as per the customer's requirement, then we are going to say that it is as per the customer's point of view, where we can say that it is developed as per them only. So where we are only focusing that the customer is only satisfying with this, with that particular system or application. But another way we need to think that whether that particular application or system is performing well or not. Why? Because see, the performance of that application is needed to be considered, usability of that application is needed to be considered, the reliabilityness is needed to be considered, the scalability is needed to be considered, again the localization is also considered over there, the stress which that particular application is taking on it should be get considered. Why? Because see, as we have developed the system, that particular system should be get work as and when the requirements are specified. So according to that specification, we also need to consider the performance also. Now what the performance is going to tell us, that whether that particular application is working in the different types of environments, whether that particular application is working very well under the load, or whether that application is working under the or with different types of within the different types of environment, whether that particular application is going to be matched with the different types of operating systems and the softwares. So we need to check it. So that is nothing but the non-functional testing. So the non-functional testing is the type of a testing to check the non-functional aspects only, and that non-functional aspects we have discussed now many more times. Why? Because we have done with the scalability testing, we have done with the reliability testing, stress testing, interoperability testing, all these things we have done with this. So that are coming inside the non-functional testing. So where what we needed to consider, that the non-functional testing, it is explicitly designed to test the readiness of a system, readiness of a system as per the non-functional parameter. Non-functional parameter means what? That are not stated by the customer, that are considered when a system development is started within an organization, and it is a responsibility of that particular organization to check the non-functional aspects of the system of that particular thing with respect to performance, usability, reliability, scalability, stress, interoperability, and localization is there. So this is the factors which we are consider with respect to the non-functional testing. So a good example of a non-functional test would be to check how many people can simultaneously log in into a software. See, this is the load which we are going to consider. See, if we have developed a particular application, and if the thousands of the people at the same time they are trying to log into a particular software, then what will be get happen? Log into particular software, then what will be get happen? It may happen that it takes a load, or it takes a time, or the response time is more, then that we can say that the performance is somehow low for that particular application. So we need to check it how it is working when the many peoples are using, or when the many peoples are trying to use it. So that is the one of the thing which we are going to consider with the non-functional testing. Now the non-functional testing is equally important as the functional testing, okay, and affects the client satisfaction. See, both are the things are same indirectly way, in a indirect way. Why? Because both are trying to satisfy the customer in a both way, we can say that. Because the functional testing is generally focusing on it is generally focusing on what, the requirements that are going to be collected from the customers. So, and when we are considering the non-functional requirements, that non-functional requirement are also there, where they are focusing on the requirements, but that requirements are not stated by the customer, that are not directly stated by the customer, that are stated indirectly. Why? Because they are expecting this, and as we are the developer, we need to think in a such a way that we should provide a good software quality product to the users. So according to that, we can say that the non-functional testing is equally important as the functional testing, and which will going to affect the client satisfaction. So what are the types of non-functional testings that are covered in the in the system testings? We covered with the scalability testing, we covered with the reliability testing, we covered with the interoperability testing, we covered the stress testing, again we covered with the localization testing, we covered with the performance testing. So all these things which we have covered in the system testing, you are going to refer it. Why? Because this same part is again repeated and repeated in every type of a testing. Why? Because when we are going to do, when an organization is going to do the testing, they are going to do the testing in a way what they have specified. So what the ways are there available for an organization to test a particular application? Either they are going to do the testing in a functional, or simultaneously they must have to do the testing with the non-functional way also. So these are the only two aspects, that is nothing but the alpha and beta testing which we are going to be considering. Why? Because both are focusing on the customer satisfaction. So this is the thing which we have discussed in the system testing. Please refer it for the non-functional testing also. So what is the non-functional testing? A non-functional testing is a type of a testing to check the non-functional aspects of a software application. It is explicitly designed to test the readiness, okay, of a software or of a system as per the non-functional parameter, which are nor or which are never addressed by the functional testing. Why? Because the functional testing, it is the type of a testing which is focusing on only the parameter which we are going to be consider as per the customer requirements only. So what is the example for the non-functional testing? If for example, consider that we have developed a simple application. Within that application, a simple two text boxes are there, where we are going to use the that two text boxes are going to use to enter the username and password. If user has entered particularly proper or the correct username and password, home page will be get displayed, or the admin page should be get displayed to them. So if the simultaneously many people are trying to use that particular software application, then what will be get happen? That then we can say that it is as per the requirement specification, and it is the very good example of the non-functional test. So that non-functional testing is equally important as the functional testing, and it affects the client satisfaction. So the type of the non-functional testings are covered in the system testing. And what are the types of the non-functional testings are there? Performance testing is there, reliability testing is there, scalability testing is there, stress testing is there, interoperability testing is there, localization is there. So these many types of non-functional testing which we have covered in the system testing. So please refer it in that part, and try to write the same description for this type of testing whenever you are going to get in your question papers. So this question is also important as per the university question paper, or the university questions point of view, because every time they are going to ask for you for the functional and the non-functional testing, or again the functional and the non-functional requirement, where the basic idea remains same for both of them. So this is the, or this is nothing but the functional testing. Okay, thank you.